In a quiet, fog-covered village surrounded by dense, towering woods, there lived a young man named Arjun. His life was ordinary, filled with daily chores and simple pleasures. But everything changed the day he met Meera. She was ethereal, her beauty almost otherworldly, with long flowing black hair and piercing eyes that seemed to hold untold stories. Arjun had never seen her in the village before, and from the moment he laid eyes on her, his heart was hers. Meera was mysterious, often disappearing into the misty woods where no one else dared to wander. The villagers whispered strange things about her, that she wasn't from the village, that no one knew where she came from. But Arjun didn't care. He was hopelessly in love. They spent days and nights together, laughing, talking, and sharing their dreams. But every time he asked about her past, she would change the subject or simply vanish into the night. Despite her secrecy, Arjun's love grew deeper. He felt like she was hiding something, but he was willing to overlook it for the chance to be with her. One night, under the pale light of the full moon, Arjun confessed his love. Meera's face darkened, her eyes filling with tears. "You don't understand, Arjun," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I'm not like you. I don't belong to this world." Confused, Arjun reached for her hand, but it was cold as ice. Meera pulled away, her form starting to flicker like a fading shadow. "I died years ago, Arjun," she said softly, her voice breaking. "I've been wandering these woods, waiting for someone who could love me even in death." Arjun's heart shattered. He had fallen in love with a ghost, but his love for her was so strong, so pure that he didn't care. "I love you, Meera," he said, tears streaming down his face. "I'll love you no matter what." For a moment they stood in silence, the weight of their impossible love pressing down on them. Then Meera spoke again, her voice full of sorrow. "I can't stay, Arjun. My time here is over. I was waiting for someone to set me free, and your love has done that. But now, I must go." "No," Arjun pleaded, his voice breaking. "Don't leave me, please. I can't live without you." But it was too late. Meera's form began to dissolve into the mist, her hand slipping from his grasp. "I love you, Arjun," she whispered, her voice echoing in the wind. "But this is goodbye." As Meera disappeared into the night, Arjun fell to his knees, the pain of losing her unbearable. He screamed her name into the darkness, but the only answer was the whisper of the wind and the hollow silence of the woods. From that day on, Arjun was never the same. He wandered the village like a ghost himself, his heart forever haunted by the love he had lost. He would often walk into the woods, hoping to catch a glimpse of Meera's spirit, but she never returned. Years passed, and Arjun grew old, his once vibrant spirit drained by the weight of his grief. On his deathbed, he whispered her name one last time, hoping that in death, he might find her again. As his eyes closed for the final time, a soft, cold hand brushed against his cheek, and in the distance, he heard her voice, as beautiful and haunting as ever. "I've been waiting for you, Arjun. Welcome home." But as they were reunited in the afterlife, it was not the peaceful love they had hoped for. They were bound to the woods forever, lost souls destined to wander, their love a tragic echo in the night.